Welcome back, guys. David Harris here. Today me and Callum are out here shooting this roof here. I'm actually going to jump up here. Able to walk on this roof. Pretty steep, actually. It doesn't look that steep, but it is. Then we got these roofs here, so I'm going to be able to get everything from the front walking over. Other than over here, I'm going to have to just spray this one right here from the ground, actually, and the ones out back, because I don't want to jump over the wires. It's probably not the safest thing to do. One of them is just a cable wire, but rather not trip over it and fall down the roof. And all our downspouts are going in the ground into dry wells, so that's good too. So spray it up. Alright guys, so you see I'm all masked up. Definitely want to get a full face shield mask with 3M respirators for chlorine gas. If you do not already have one, it's probably the best investment that you will make in your soft wash journey in your business, because your health is going to be number one, guys. And no, you don't have to, wear it every single goddamn time. You're using a pump sprayer and blah, blah, blah. It's not the end of the world, but it is good, especially if you're right on top of the mix and it's evaporating and going into your lungs. It's really not that good. And you honestly just don't feel good afterwards, too. I mean, obviously it's not going to kill you tomorrow, but, kind of just like smoking cigarettes or something like that. That's pretty much what it'll do to you. But instead of all the depressing crap, let's get into this Soft Wash Factory booster pump getting work done here. Like always, guys, always spraying our roof cedars and anything that needs more than just a house wash mix with our booster pump, the Soft Wash Factory booster pump. And like I tell you guys all the time, coming out of this fan tip that I'm always using on the J-Rod and the shooter tip that you will see when I get down off this roof here. Because I'm not going to spray every inch of it with the fan tip, because like I said, this is pretty steep. I don't feel like running around too far on this roof, so I'm kind of just getting a lot of it done, this top half, and just whatever I can get to. And then I'm going to go down there with Callum and just do the rest of it, especially where those power lines are there, and out back on the right side of the house there. I'm going to spray all that from the ground with the shooter tip, nice and easy. And yeah, I mean, this roof here was pretty simple, guys. And I mean, it didn't take us long at all. This whole job probably took us, wow, probably 30 minutes, not even. And that's like, just taking our time, moseying around, obviously getting the job done, but, just taking your time, getting it done correctly. Right? Make sure no spotting on the siding, no dead plants. You can see Callum right there, just dousing plants. I'm not getting much on there, but there is definitely some overspray. I mean, that's a nice stream going onto the roof, but there's always a little bit of overspray. If you didn't wet those plants, you would definitely have burn marks all over them. Guaranteed. Like, guaranteed. This way, we're going to prevent that or make it so it's not as bad, right? I mean, 99% of the time, you doing what we're doing right here, the way we're doing it, 99% of the time, you're not going to kill any plants. You're not going to even burn any leaves on it as well. Even after we're done spraying this roof, we will be dousing down these plants. Cal's got that 10 gal, so, I mean, he's got a fire hose. Look at the damn thing, and that's what's great. You want to be able to dilute the pump that you're spraying the bleach with. So, like, that thing is just outnumbering this pump by a lot, which is great because it can actually dilute a strong mix. You're not diluting a strong mix with a garden hose. I'm sorry, but you're not. And you sure as hell should not be using, like, what Callum's using, a 10 gallon per minute pump of any sort, and trying to dilute that down with, like, a garden hose or a 12 volt or this pump that I'm using here, this booster pump, or an air system. I mean, you want to double your gallons per minute when you're having the guy be the water guy there, right? So if you got the fresh water out, it better be double or at least equal to whatever you're spraying that hot mix with, right? Obviously, like in our situation, I'm doing it the most ideal way, and that's like over double the gallons per minute coming out of the tip of this machine here that Callum's using. So it's just catching all that mix and it's just flooding the plants, which is perfect, just what we need. So enough with that, guys. Let's check out this roof and get on to the next project. Alright guys, on a second job here. We're going to be doing this back roof real quick. There's a wooden deck here, so we don't want to get spots on it. So we got Callum spraying it all up. Use that 3-foot one, shoot it from the ground with a shooter tip. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, so I chose to shoot this one from the ground. I probably could have just pulled out the smaller ladder, even the little A-frame ladder there that I have, the adjustable one. Got on this roof, did a nice fan spray, but I thought, hell, I got Callum with me. Callum's back, so he's gonna be soaking up this wooden deck I have right in front of me, and I got the 3-foot wand. So we're only doing the rear roof, so I don't really want to be getting mix all over the front of the roof, but I also want to spray it from the ground. This 45 on this wand here is helping me do just that. I got the shooter tip on there on the J-rod, and we're just launching it over right there. Of course, I'm probably getting some mix on the front roof, but there isn't anything on the front roof, so there isn't going to be any like discolorations or anything like that. I would never do a partial wash if I seen any signs of black streaking or anything that's going to kind of make my job look bad at the end, basically, because they come outside, look at the front roof and be like, oh, what's up with these spots and lines and stuff. No, you explain that to the customer. We don't do partials if, you know, the roof isn't perfect on the other side, basically. I hate doing partial roof washes, honestly. And again, just because it's a partial roof wash, guys, we are charging up. We are not like, oh, this is our minimum charge. We got like a minimum roof charge, I'll tell you that much. And it's not cheap. Some people running around here these days, they're like, oh, $2.99 starting for my roof wash. I'll see you guys. Well, actually, probably won't see you guys because you'll be out of business. But yeah, so that's good for them. You learn that though when you start doing your numbers and stuff, and you hit the end of the year, you're like, damn, I gotta jack up my prices. If you you know, when you first start out, because you don't know, you know, you're just trying to get some work and shit. I understand. But check that roof out. Things looking mint. You already know what time it is, guys. Go to the softwashfactory.com, get yourself one of these wands or the Soft Wash Factory booster pump, the best pump in the game right now, taking over the 12 volts. We'll see you there. Peace.